Welcome to fall, where the so-called trends are boots, hats, and pumpkin spice lattes. I know, groundbreaking. What's next? Scarves? Every year it's the same story, just in a different Instagram filter. But while your latte might be basic, your bag doesn't have to be. So today we're gonna be skipping the cliches and getting right into the real five-fold bag trends that are actually exciting. Now, before we dive into the first trend, which I know you're all dying to hear about, I have to thank today's sponsor, ZenLuxe. Now listen, I've been buying pre-owned luxury now for about 20 years. There has been so much guesswork in trying to find the perfect place to shop. You try one site and they don't have great photos, another site has terrible slow shipping, another site their prices don't match the condition. It is a minefield out there, right? But when it comes to this new site, ZenLuxe, over in Japan, I have found like the perfect place to shop, you guys. Now with ZenLuxe, they take the guesswork out of everything with their authenticity guarantee, and their shipping is the fastest I have ever encountered and the best packed, hands down, bar none. With ZenLuxe, you can find brands like Hermes, Louis Vuitton, Van Cleef & Arpels, Christian Dior. It is literally all there on the website because ZenLuxe teams up with a number of resale shops based in Japan. The quality of the photos, guys, some of the listings had nearly 20 pictures for just one handbag. Some of these other websites could never. So if you're in the market for some pre-owned luxury, definitely head over to ZenLuxe. Make sure you use my code. Everything will be linked down below, but my code, ZenCaleb25, is going to give you 2,000 JPY off of an order over 5,000 JPY, which it's a great way to introduce yourself to the ZenLuxe brand. And trust me, after your first order, it is going to become an obsession because if you're anything like me, I quite literally check that site almost every day at this point. I've found beautiful Birkins, brand new inbox Hermes pieces, which I unboxed for you guys recently in a recent haul. I just could not be more excited. This is the perfect partnership, and I want to say a huge thank you to the team over at ZenLuxe for sponsoring today's video. Now let's talk about a little bit more luxury, all right? All right, now you know where to find the smartest pre-loved finds. Let's kick things off with the first trend. The first trend for fall 2025, I know I sound like a broken record, but it's literally my favorite trend every single season, the East-West bag. The East-West bag, it's back, and it's sleeker than ever. Long, streamlined, but surprisingly roomy. It's like the Baguette's glow-up moment. Be so for real. Now, the new pick that I'm going to share with you guys is the Ralph Lauren Bellport leather satchel, and this is the definition of quiet luxury. It's structured, but not too stiff, and it tucks under the arm oh so effortlessly. And I love that it comes in two different colorways. If you want to be like me and really embrace the fall vibes, listen guys, Mariah Carey waits for the holidays. Caleb Snell comes alive late September. Like, this is my season, this is my time to shine. Give me all the browns, the comfy cozy sweaters, the apple picking, the corn mazes. I'm there for it 110%, and so will my Ralph Lauren Bellport leather satchel. Now this bag, you guys, it's absolutely fabulous. Comes in two colorways. There's cognac, which, hello, it's fall, get into it. But there's also the black colorway, and both of these guys, you could not go wrong with either colorway. When it comes to the cognac, I absolutely love it. It's very similar to the RL Gold that I have on one of my Ralph Lauren Rickies. Yes, I'm a sucker for Ralph Lauren anything. But I love that this one can go top handle, but it also looks decent going crossbody or long shoulder. Lined in a nice suede-like material, you have a little bit of organization with the pockets there on the inside. And overall, guys, this is such a good addition to the Ralph Lauren Polo lineup. Listen, when it comes to Ralph Lauren, there's a whole hierarchy. There's a tier of the brands. So if you want a little bit more information on that, head over to my Ralph Lauren playlist once we're done here and learn a little bit more about Ralph Lauren. But we're going to pivot. Today I'm going to share with you 5 different trends. We're going to look at one new bag, one pre-owned bag, and this first pre-owned bag, it's oh so good that Loewe literally just re-released it. It is fabulous. Now for the East-West trend, the Loewe Amazona 36 will always live in the East-West kingdom, if you will. This is vintage Loewe magic. It's a classic shape that checks the East-West box while giving you that understated, I know fashion flex. And with this, you can pair it with an oversized coat or a cozy knit, and it instantly feels modern without trying too hard. With this one, I picked for you guys a gorgeous chocolatey brown colorway because listen, we're into fall. And you know, last year we saw a lot of like that Gucci Ancora red. We also visited with the dark greens. Think Hermes, Vert Foncé, Vert Cypress, like those gorgeous rich dark greens. This fall, it's going to be all about chocolate brown. This one, it comes full set. You're going to get the paperwork, you're going to get the lock and keys, and guys, when it comes to ZenLuxe, they literally take 1,000 photos of everything, even like the smallest nick that once you have it in your possession, you're not going to see. ZenLuxe has you covered. There's a picture of it, trust me. This bag is fabulous. The loewe lives in my head rent-free. It's one of those bags that kind of got away back in the day. And the more I think about it, like the more I feel like I need to have it back in my collection because it is oh so good. I love the loewe Amazona. And for this, a bag under $1,000 in 2025, be so for real. It doesn't happen often, guys. And this one looks practically brand new. So with this next trend, these are going to be the top-handled structured bags, and you all know they live in my head rent-free. I love a good top handle, but this is the return of ladylike elegance. Top handles are giving me vintage Grace Kelly energy, but with a 2025 twist. Now, this first pick, this is the Celine Medium Nino in burgundy, and the rich burgundy, it's everything for fall. It's structured, it's sharp, and it has that Parisian chic vibe that Celine just nails each and every single time. I'm loving this one with the gold. It just pops. That Triomphe logo in gold against the burgundy. Be so for real is absolutely stunning. Now I went with the medium size, but if you want to go for the smaller size, you're going to be falling into that TBE, tiny bag energy that's always a perennial trend, and you're also going to get a little bit more as far as colorways go. But for me personally, when I think of autumn, I'm thinking of all the jewel tones, the rich oranges, the rich chocolate browns, and burgundy. And guys, that's like my color wheel to a T. I'm in autumn and I love this time of year, and I think this Celine top handle is going to be the perfect addition to your closet. Now I get it, if you're thinking to yourself, Caleb, 3,600, that's a lot right now. It's 2025 after all. Listen, I've got a ZenLuxe pick for you. This next bag is the Salvatore Ferragamo Soft Sophia Gancini bag, and Ferragamo doesn't get nearly enough credit. Like, let's be so serious. The Gancini hardware, it's iconic. And when it comes to the Soft Sophia, this is kind of like the type of bag that makes you look put together, even if you're actually just wearing your sweatpants under your trench coat, which, hello, fall vibes, we're here for 110%. I don't get dressed up to go to the Woodman's, but I'll carry a Birkin anyway, right? Like, this is one of those times where, guys, this bag is oh so perfect, currently priced at $275. Like, the Sophia, it's one of those bags that got away from me 10, 12 years ago when I was still in college, and it's kind of, you know, it's always been a what if bag for me. Whenever I see them, they're always at a really good price. And Ferragamo, like, hello, it does not get much better than that when it comes to quality and craftsmanship, and this bag looks practically brand new. I love this one. Now, listen, we had our fun when we started the video. We're making fun of, you know, the fall trends. They're cliches at this point. But one that I'm really excited about is a good brown suede and rich jewel tones. If there was a best material out there for Caleb Snell, it'd either be box leather or my personal favorite, suede. I know, I love chaos in my life, and those are like the two worst materials to have on a handbag, but suede is not that bad. A lot of you always comment that you're afraid of suede, you're worried about suede. Guys, it's easy breezy, lemon squeezy. But this first bag, this season, black is taking a back seat because brown suede is the new neutral. It's coming in every shade, caramel, espresso, chestnut. It's giving pumpkin patch chic, but in the best way. I have never thought to myself like, ooh, you know, maybe I want to buy a Marc Jacobs bag that's not from the original line 20 years ago. But Marc Jacobs, he is coming out of the gate strong. I shared a whole bunch of these over on my Instagram, and if you're not already following me, check it out. Instagram will be linked down below. This is the Satchel Suede shoulder bag. Comes in two colorways. There's dark brown, which hello is a vibe, but the color I think you're all gonna like the most is copper. And this one, it's golden, it's rich, it's caramelly, it's giving me, you know, hot apple cider drink energy. It is so good. My one complaint, my only complaint, I appreciate that they put the Marc Jacobs branding logo on the back side of the bag. Very chic, very elegant, very understated, if you will. But I could do without the J logo there on the front belt. If that could slide off, I'm taking it off. Like, I'm not here for it. Otherwise, Marc Jacob nailed it with this. It's soft suede, it's perfectly slouchy, and a tone that screams fall wardrobe staple. Like, this is gonna be a bag that you're gonna buy. It's on pre-order right now at Neiman Marcus. Use your points. Trust me, they add up quick. It's such a good price point, $595. Beautiful, rich, big, shoulder suede bag. You can't go wrong. It's so good. But in case you're like, okay, you know, I like Marc Jacobs, but give me something a little bit more elevated, let's head back over to ZenLuxe. You know what we're going to do? We're going to find a good alternative that's pre-owned, because here on this channel, we're all about sustainability. We're all about, you know, enjoying what we already have and adding to our collections responsibly. We're not trying to outshop. We're not working for that Amex Black card, right? Like, we're trying to live within our means and still have money to do other things, because listen, those core mazes aren't going to pay for themselves, you guys. Like, you've got to have a little bit of money still tucked into your new bag. But this next one, This is a collection from Louis Vuitton, and they don't do suede a lot. Like, it's kind of rare-ish to see a good suede bag from Louis Vuitton. I'm an oldie, I'm an OG, I remember the Onata collection. So this is the deep cut from Louis Vuitton that feels so right for right now. It's oversized, it's casual, and that suede texture, it's rich without trying. And that's what fall's all about. We're about rich, sumptuous textures and colors, but it needs to look effortless. We're trying to feel like we're on the set of a 90s Meg Ryan rom-com without spending too much money, and this bag does it 110%. I'm gonna save you the trouble though. Suede, it's very easy to care for, it's very easy to have in your wardrobe, but you know, instead of worrying about taking it in the rain, also don't take it on a hayride. Might not turn out well. Now, my next favorite trend, and one that I'm really leaning into hard this year because, listen, I have a new unboxing coming up for you guys in about a month or so. So excited, I finally checked off one of my holy grail bags. When it comes to this trend, these are the wear everywhere totes. These are the big bag theories, if you will. So when I think about it, you know, the economy, it may be shrinking, but our bags, positively massive in 2025. The big bag theory, it's in full swing, and the totes are gonna be everywhere this fall. I am literally counting down the days I can bust out this massive old Bleecker tote behind me, because Coach is seriously having a moment again, and this tote proves why. It's structured enough for work, but roomy enough for your entire life. And this is the Gramercy tote bag. And of course, you know me, I'm basic. I'm a basic bee. I'm gonna have my PSL latte when I'm done filming this. Of course, I picked the warm brown suede. I mean, how could you not? Now, this suede, fabulous. It's lined in leather. And what I love about this one, it's structured, but it's also slouchy at the same time, much like my old Bleecker bag from 2008. If I didn't already have 2 or 3 of these massive Bleecker totes, you best believe I'd be adding this Gramercy to my collection. I'm also low-key loving the new Fringe Brooklyn, but that's not what we're here about. We already did our Fringe video, so if you haven't watched it yet, please do so. Link will be down in the description. But guys, this bag is so good. Coach, they're coming out hard for us this fall, because the suede is oh so good this season. Now, this next bag, you're gonna be surprised. This is the Chanel mini tote handbag in mouton suede. Did I say that right? I don't know. Don't correct me in the comments because I can't fix it anyway. Yes, it's Chanel. Yes, it's suede. And yes, this is the chicest little tote you didn't know you needed. It's functional, but still iconic, which is a very fine line to walk. Priced at $368. Yes, I am showcasing a fur bag from Chanel for only $368. Yes, it's through ZenLuxe. Use my code. Link will be down in the description. But guys, this bag is oh so good. One of my biggest lifelong regrets. I had the option earlier this spring to either purchase the Ralph Lauren Ricky in shearling on sale or splurge and buy the cargo Ricky. I went with the cargo Ricky, which I don't regret, but I also regret not buying the absolute last and final. They always say it's the last bag when you're in store. I think it's a sales tactic at this point. But my regret was not also buying the shearling Ricky. Now this could make up for it. It could. I think shearling gets looked down upon. I think a lot of people are over shearling at this point, but you can do shearling and you can do it well. And that's exactly what Chanel did. I call this the sneak snacks into the movie trend, but make it fashion. This bag, you guys, is oh so good. It's going to carry your entire life. Like a big tote, sign me up. I'm there 100%. Now, for the 5th and final trend, we're going to be looking at boho embellishments and quilted details. And fall is leaning into texture and artistry, fringe, quilting, embroidery, even velvet. It's all about bags that make a statement. And there's one house, when I think of, there's one fashion house that we always can count on for over-the-top embellishment and interesting hardware. If you guessed Chloe, you're absolutely right. And if you went one step further, yes, I'm showing you the Chloe small heritage shoulder bag in velvet once again, because guys, it is literally that good. Chloe does boho better than anyone, and we all know that at this point. And this velvet number, it's lush, it's tactile, and it's totally season appropriate. So when it comes to this bag, we have the quilting, check. We have the beautiful texture in the velvet, double check. We have the chains with the extra charms. Embellishments, anyone? Yes, Chloe answered, and they gave us one of the most stunning and classic bags. It's almost like leaning vintage Chloe before Chloe was cool, right? Like we're thinking like upscale, very buttoned up aesthetic Chloe. This bag, it's gonna age beautifully. I love the chunky hardware. I love the velvetiness of it all. And this model, like, is she from the 70s? Is she from 2025? Is she just timeless? All of the above is a yes. Let's finish this on a high note, and we're gonna visit a Fendi baguette. Now this Fendi baguette, honey, she's dressed up for the party. The beading adds just enough sparkle without feeling costumey, which, happy Halloween by the way. It's giving boho goddess energy. And what I love about this one, it's denim. I think denim as a fall texture is often overlooked. We often associate light denim with spring, dark denim with summer, but what about denim in the fall? Like, hello, like I wanna be wearing like my buffalo check flannel. I've got my denims on, my boots, and I am ready to go apple picking. I'm apple bobbing. I am Renaissance fairying. Like I'm doing all of the fun fall things, and this bag is going to look so cute doing all of it. I love this one because it kind of leans into the fall energy. We have like the burnt ochres, the yellows, the oranges, we have like pumpkin blossoms going on, right? Now this is the type of bag that you let do all the talking, so keep the rest of your outfit simple and let this bag steal the show, and trust me guys, you will not be disappointed. It even comes with the original dust bag and baggies of beads, because who doesn't know that they need a baggie of beads for their beaded Fendi baguette? That's a lot of bees. Bzz. Alright guys, so there you have it. We talked about East-West chic, ladylike top handles, suede in rich tones, oversized totes, and boho embellishments. The real fall 2025 bag trends, not boots, not hats, and definitely not pumpkin spice. Well, okay, I'm not going to take away your pumpkin spice, but let's not be too basic. Now, don't forget, everything I've talked about today will be linked down below, and these ZenLuxe finds, these are perfect if you want these looks at a fraction of the retail price, which trust me, it's kind of a win-win these days. So which of these trends are you into? Which are you vibing with? Which one do you already own? Let me know down in the comments. Let's have a conversation about what your fall 2025 is going to look like. So now I release you, go into the world, enjoy your lattes, but make sure your bag is the part of your outfit that's actually serving. Until next time guys, stay safe, have fun, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.